It says, thank you. No, thank you. Thank you, Spooky Gina. Hello, I am Allie of Warglitter Zines, and today I am reviewing 2 comic zines by my friend Rich of Feral Publications and Missy Kulik, who did Dork Lifestyle. If you would like for me to review one of your zines, please go down into the description below and look for my P.O. Box address and send me whatever you want.
Well, there you stand, with your graduation hats in your hand.
Rich is another YouTuber who does zine reviews. His are better than mine. If you want to see what actual production work looks like, go to Feral Publication and check him out. His zines are comic zines. I have the Fam 1 and 2, and both of them are hilarious. They are super relatable. They are written in a really straightforward style, and once you watch his videos, you will know they are also written exactly the way he talks. So they come out very comical, very funny, and he writes about things that I think about all the time, like the zombie apocalypse and what my pets are thinking and how they're jerks and how I love them, but at the same time they're also the worst thing that ever happened to me. Rich also discusses what it's like working a kind of crappy menial job, which I did for years before I became a teacher, and how difficult it is to go home and want to create when you literally have a job that's like moving boxes around. My job was picking clothes up out of the floor and folding them over and over again. It's tough work that you have to do in order to feed your family, and you're so exhausted when you get home that you don't want to do anything creative, and it really sucks, but it's like you're doing what you gotta do, and I totally respect that and understand it. I so get it. Rich's zines are really direct. They are black and white, just your regular copy paper and then stapled on the side, and I love it. It's exactly what I'm looking for when I want a zine. I want something that looks like it was made by a person, that looks like they took a lot of time to think about the concept and the layout. On some of his zines, Rich will put that it's for mature audiences. I mean, he just writes the way that we all talk. That's all it is. I really, really want a copy of Jesus the Asshole, which is on the back of this one. I need that. Rich reviewed my zine Guilt when I first put it out. He saw it on Instagram and was like, I want that. And I sent it to him and he reviewed it. And it's a really, really nice review. It makes me giggle every time I watch it. And he's just a super, super nice guy. Like, he seems like the kind of guy who people are scared of when they first meet them and then they realize he's a marshmallow. Or maybe that's me. When I first started thinking about making a YouTube channel to review zines, I don't know why, but I just felt like I needed somebody to give me permission to do it. So I got on Instagram, and in the stories I did like one of those survey thingies and was like, should I start a YouTube channel to review zines? And then the next thing I put was like, if you said yes, then tell me why. And I got some really good answers, like because you want to, which I think is a totally legit, really good answer. But Rich's is the one that stuck out to me the most. His response was so that you can be part of the community and promote other zinesters. And that's exactly what I wanted to do. And it was just like the exact right answer. It was the thing that I needed to hear to get me off of my ass and to actually start making these and to keep up with it. So thank you, Rich. You inspired me with your videos and with your kind words about my zine and the possibility of becoming somebody who mattered in this community. And so thank you so much for everything. You're one of the reasons that I started this channel. A couple years ago, I bought some zines from Missy Kulik at her Etsy store, sugarcookie.etsy.com. I got this one called Dork Lifestyle number 4, and it is a comic zine about dorks, which is super relatable. Inside the front cover, Missy has written a little message. Hello, you are holding a copy of Dork Lifestyle. This is a mini zine I put together for my webcomic by the same name. These comics appear regularly on fierceandnerdy.com, a website of all things geek and chic, created by my friend Ernessa T. Carter. I highly suggest you check it out and maybe leave a comment or two. I hope you like my comics and don't think I'm too much of a dork. And so this is from April 19th of 2012, so a few years ago. So just very like short and sweet slice of life kind of things. My favorite part is this on hair over the years, because I got some hair and I've had some hairstyles, and so this is a hair raising story. I'm sorry. I had my long hair as a child. I was shy too. My mom used to fix it in ponytails with strawberry shortcake ribbons. In 3rd grade, I took a photo into the salon. I got feathered bangs instead. I was horrified. So, when I was a kid, I got the mall bangs. Like, it's just like the poof here. What you do is you get really thick bangs, and then you take the top half of the bangs and you curl them back, and then you just hose them down with some hairspray, and then you take a curling iron and you curl the ones that are left on the bottom and you hose that down with some hairspray, and then you pull the front part back, and then you have like this poof here. So I can totally relate with this. She talks about doing pigtails and a French braid. I can't do a French braid. I always wanted to, but like the curls just flop out of everything. I would have to straighten it in order to braid it, honestly. And this is awesome. So I really enjoyed this zine. I haven't gotten any more from Missy, but I need to, honestly. So they have a bunch of different places that you can go to see their work, and I will put all of them down in the doobly-doo. The other zine that I got from Missy is called Number 1, a zine of firsts. And it is just a zine that she made with small drawings of her first things. And so this is like her first pair of jeans, and she writes about her first pair of jeans, her first car, music, favorite zines that got her into zining, first steps, first time visiting another country, first kiss, first time riding a bicycle, which I am a spaz and I don't ride bicycles well. This zine actually is what inspired the first prompt that I gave my students in the zine club. I gave them the prompt first. And so I wrote a zine called My First Job, and my kids wrote some really interesting zines, like My First Solo. This one is about the first time this student was cast in a play where she actually had a solo singing performance. Into the Woods Junior, and she's written or drawn a photo of the script, and lots of little pictures of her, what it was like practicing and performing. Yeah, and then let's see, another first one. This one is called My First Fanboy, and it has started some BS in the zine club because this whole thing is about somebody stalking him on Snapchat. And of course, He used a pseudonym that was not very sneaky, and somebody else in the zine club went and told that other kid, hey, he wrote a bitchy zine about you in the zine club. And so that other kid has been going around to people in the zine club and being like, do you have a copy of the zine? So that's awesome. Kids are so dramatic. God. This is My First Pet, and it's about wanting a dog. And I really like this page because it has the, you know, the main text in the middle, and then around it different colors of the word please, kind of punctuated around it. And yeah, they got a dog. They got a dog for Christmas, so that's really nice. So a lot of different kind of little short comic zines came out of the idea that I got from Missy's zine. So thank you, Missy. That is super awesome. The third prompt I gave them was music, because who doesn't want to talk about music? And I started a new zine when I gave it to them. It only has a front page so far, but I'll show it to you. It's called My Radical Invention. Can you guess what I invented? So thank you everybody for watching. Next week I'm not sure what I'll be reviewing, but in the meantime you can follow me on Instagram. That's the main area where stuff's going on throughout the week. And in the meantime, keep making, do it yourself.
The botanical gardens is full of new